They say the most feared words in Hollywood are...
And like we all, hey, everybody know ain't no party like a Diddy party, so.
Music mogul Sean Diddy Combs has been arrested by federal agents at a hotel here in New York City.
Combs has pleaded not guilty to racketeering, conspiracy, sex trafficking, and prostitution charges.
I got my MTV out. Savage! I'm a savage! Oh! I'm a savage! Whatever I want, I'm going to get! Whatever I want, I have to get!
Today, we're diving deep into one of the most shocking and unfolding stories in recent years. The case against Sean Combs, better known as P Diddy. This isn't just another celebrity scandal. These accusations are part of a criminal case that has left many speechless. Racketeering, sex trafficking, and coercion are only the tip of the iceberg. In this episode, we're going to take you through the details of what's happening and why it's sending shockwaves across the entertainment industry.
At the center of the case, this 2016 video obtained by CNN that depicts Combs attacking his then-girlfriend, the singer Cassie, and then dragging her back toward a hotel room. Federal prosecutors said the video is powerful evidence of how dangerous the hip-hop mogul could be to women, part of why 2 different federal judges denied him bail.
The charges against Sean Combs are threefold and incredibly serious. First, he's facing accusations of racketeering conspiracy. This essentially means prosecutors are claiming he's been running illegal operations under the guise of legitimate business. It's a heavy charge, often associated with organized crime, but the situation doesn't end there. Combs is also accused of sex trafficking by force, fraud, or coercion, along with transportation for the purpose of engaging in prostitution. Each charge paints a disturbing picture of events spanning more than a decade.
Indictment against Sean Combs. Now, count 1 charges racketeering conspiracy, and the indictment alleges that Sean Combs, along with others who are not charged, but others, ran an enterprise, an operation, essentially a business that engaged in a series of crimes. Here, those crimes relate to sex trafficking. In fact, the indictment names the racketeering enterprise the Combs Enterprise.
According to the indictment, this criminal enterprise has allegedly been active since 2008. Prosecutors describe an organized system where people were coerced into participation, often through drug-fueled freak-offs or events described as manipulative, exploitative, and violent. The term freak-offs doesn't just evoke an image of out-of-control parties. It's said to have been a carefully orchestrated means of control, where those involved were kept compliant through drugs and threats.
They would have, sex with her or whatever, and he would watch and tell them what to do.
In her lawsuit, Cassie alleges she was forced to participate in freak-offs throughout her relationship with Diddy. Red learning recently one horrific detail from Cassie.
She told me the only time he was willing to do anything or work on her music, go through any plans, any of that, was when she had a freak off.
Now, earlier this year, a raid on Combs' homes in Miami and Los Angeles uncovered thousands of bottles of lubricants and baby oil, among other unsettling discoveries. These weren't just remnants of celebrity excess. They were seen as evidence supporting the accusations of coerced sexual activities at these events. It paints a disturbing and methodical image of manipulation behind the scenes. Of course, Sean Combs has denied all charges, pleading not guilty in court. His defense attorney has been adamant, stating that while Combs may have made mistakes, he's not a criminal. Despite this, the weight of the allegations is immense, and his legal team faces an uphill battle. Bail was set at $50 million, an extraordinary sum, and yet even house arrest has been denied, with prosecutors highlighting the risk of further intimidation if he were allowed to return home under supervision. Since the arrest, over 120 accusers have come forward, many alleging misconduct dating back to the early 1990s. What started as an isolated case is quickly turning into a larger investigation that threatens to pull more names into the spotlight. These allegations include everything from sexual misconduct involving minors to druggings that rendered people powerless to resist.
As I said, our law firms have been retained by 120 individuals at this point to pursue cases in civil court against Sean Diddy Combs. You should know, in this group, it is evenly divided between males and females. There are 60 males and 60 females.
And it's not just about one man's downfall. According to sources close to the case, more names will be revealed as the investigation continues, many of them tied to the music industry. This could become one of the largest scandals to hit Hollywood and music in recent memory, potentially implicating multiple high-profile figures. The layers to this story are only just beginning to unfold, and we're likely on the cusp of an industry-wide reckoning.
This has to be a 100% culture shock. I can't imagine living a lifestyle of the incredibly rich and famous and then going into this very dark, impersonal, cold, austere facility.
As the case moves forward, Combs' legal team continues to deny all accusations, holding fast to their defense. The upcoming trial is expected to be lengthy and complex, with far-reaching implications for everyone involved. Public sentiment remains divided. Some are holding on to the principle of innocence until proven guilty, while others see these accusations as part of a larger, darker narrative about power and abuse in the entertainment industry. This story is far from over. As more details come to light and more people step forward, we'll continue to follow this case closely. What began as a singular accusation has now become a broader investigation that may redefine how we view not only Sean Combs, but the entire ecosystem of fame, power, and influence. In the weeks to come, more names may be named, and the consequences for the industry could be profound. Stay tuned as we follow the developments in this case. There's more to come, and the story is far from finished.